La primera empezamos un poco flojo, luego el equipo pudo ajustar, pudimos hacer el trabajo que el cuerpo técnico nos pidió y estar ahí. Luego, bueno, en tercer cuarto bajamos un poco ofensivamente, y ahí sacaron la diferencia. Ellos lanzaron aproximadamente 36 tiros libres, nosotros 19, y en la primera mitad nos anotaron 16 puntos de esos tiros libres, ¿no? Pero bueno, un buen juego para nosotros, tratamos de terminar en el fuerte y bueno, nada, nos vamos bastante contentos y bueno, y a seguir trabajando, a mejorar muchísimas cosas.
Any questions for Jose?
¿Traducción?
Oh. Yes, sorry, apologies.
We wanted to play hard, aggressive defense. We had a slow start of the game, made adjustments, and tried to follow the game plan, and we did a lot better job. We had some breakdowns on the third quarter, especially on the defensive end. I believe there was a big differential in the free throws, especially in the first half, that they scored most of their points from the free throw line. But we're really pleased and happy for the effort we've had in this game and throughout the tournament.
Apologies. Any questions for Jose? Okay. Coach, again, tough game, but inspiring performance from your team in the third quarter. What were your thoughts on tonight's loss?
Fue un partido duro, que a pesar del tercer cuarto, ¿cuáles son tus comentarios acerca del partido?
Creo que lo más importante y que vi del equipo, el crecimiento del equipo, vi cómo Venezuela hoy compitió contra Rusia hace un mes, fuimos partener de Rusia y hoy el equipo compitió, el equipo buscó ese objetivo histórico que le faltaba, que era ganarle a un equipo europeo. Seguramente si nos quedáramos un mes más trabajando acá y compitiendo contra las potencias, lo seguro que lo conseguiríamos. Creo que lo más difícil y obviamente el camino que le queda hoy al baloncesto de Venezuela es ver si somos capaces todos de motorizar el baloncesto, que los jugadores jóvenes nuestros debuten, obviamente no después de los 35 años en un mundial, sino que debuten mucho antes y compitan contra las potencias antes, que no sea una sorpresa. Por eso dignifico el crecimiento en esta preparación que hemos tenido. Felicité a los jugadores, ya les dije gracias, porque son, obviamente en deportes de conjunto, son el orgullo del deporte venezolano y que, bueno, obviamente ojalá ellos también ayuden a transferir esta experiencia para que podamos motorizar todos el baloncesto de Venezuela. En mi caso personal, realmente muy feliz de haber estado en otro mundial, muy feliz de ver a mi equipo crecer, muy feliz de ver a mi equipo competir y creo que en ese sentido me voy orgulloso de ellos. Obviamente que seguramente hay que hacer muchas cosas más para volver a un mundial, pero ojalá Venezuela se gane el respeto volviendo a otro mundial y obviamente ya nos conozcan un poco más.
First of all, I'm really pleased with the growth of the team. Tonight, we competed against Russia. 1 month ago, we played a scrimmage against them in Italy, and it was not as even as it was tonight. We made a big effort to beat a new European team for the first time in Venezuela history. And maybe if we had stayed 1 more month here, we could have achieved that goal. Now the challenge coming up is to restart Venezuela basketball in the whole country, to have more young players playing against European players. We had a very good preparation. I'm thankful to all the players. Hopefully all the players can transfer this experience to the young and upcoming talents. And I'm really happy to be back on a World Cup and to see my team growth and compete like we did. And hopefully we can still come back and earn more respect for Venezuela basketball.
Are there any questions for Coach Duro?
Hey, Coach, sorry for the loss. So you had some defeats this time, but also you had some big wins this time, also defeating the host team China for the chance to advance into the second round. So looking back, how will you reflect on the overall journey this time to China, and what positives can you get for the future development of Venezuela's basketball? Thank you.
Sí, que tuvieron algunas derrotas duras, pero algunas victorias grandes, como ganarle a China, eliminarlo y jugarle de local. ¿Cuáles son las cosas positivas que viste el torneo y las cosas que vienen en el futuro para Venezuela?
Bueno, rectifico, las cosas positivas fueron más que las negativas. Creo que ver al equipo entrenar hace 60 días y verlo hoy, la verdad que te da esperanza de que obviamente los jugadores, los jóvenes, tengan la posibilidad de desarrollarse, de competir contra las potencias, no solamente para venir a un mundial y que todo nos sorprenda en un mundial o en una preparación. Y obviamente el triunfo contra China, no solamente por haberle ganado al local y lo que significaba en este momento, sino también el haber pasado por primera vez en la historia a segunda fase. Tuvimos buenos juegos en la preparación que nos sirvieron como aprendizaje. Obviamente el momento cumbre de la preparación tuvo que ver con el triunfo ante Turquía. Y creo que el futuro de Venezuela ya no depende de nosotros. Nosotros solamente cumplimos nuestra misión, que era venir a competir el Mundial, cosa que yo vengo pregonando hace 2 años. Y obviamente tendría que agradecer a mucha gente que hizo posible que hoy estuviéramos acá. Uno de ellos, obviamente, Jorge Hernández, el dueño de Guaros de Lara, que sin él no podíamos haber hecho las primeras 2 ventanas. Después, obviamente, tomó la posta el Ministerio de Deporte y terminamos con un grupo de trabajo, obviamente, que pudimos hacer la preparación que queríamos. Y sobre el futuro, quizás nosotros dos no somos las personas indicadas para hablar, porque no depende de nosotros. Los programas están hace 2 años presentados en Venezuela y mi contrato termina la semana que viene, el 15 de septiembre, cuando concluya el Mundial. Así que de mi parte, obviamente, vuelvo a insistir, agradecer las atenciones recibidas en China. Tienen un gran país, una gran infraestructura, y el Mundial obviamente va a dejar muchas cosas, tanto para Venezuela como para el mundo. Y una de las cosas en las cuales hay que replantear es ver los criterios arbitrales, obviamente, para que todo el mundo del básquetbol nos pongamos de acuerdo y sepamos cómo tenemos que hacerlas todos por igual, ¿no? Así que estoy muy agradecido. Ha sido un gran mundial para nosotros y bueno, ojalá a partir de mañana, obviamente, tome nota mucha gente que tiene que tomar las mejores decisiones.
There's a lot more positive than negative for our experience to watch my team compete like we did in this tournament, and going back to the 2 months before when we started practice, we've made a big time improvement. Hopefully I want to stress the need that this helps the young players' development for the future of Venezuela basketball. Obviously, the win against China was big time for us, not only because they were the host, but also because it was the first time that Venezuela made it to the second round on the World Cup. We had very good scrimmages, games in the preparation, and the highest point of it was our win over Turkey on that scrimmage. Right now, we did what we wanted to. When we came here in the World Cup, we came to compete, we did, but the future is not in our hands. I just want to be thankful to a lot of people, to Guaros de Lara's president, Jorge Hernandez, who's allowed us to compete in the first 2 windows. And also everybody who's worked on this stuff behind closed doors. My contract is due on the 15th, and all I just want to do is be thankful. I want to be thankful also to this country. This is a great country you have great facilities. and hopefully this World Cup helps to unite the criteria of the refereeing so we know how to adjust to each game.
Any other questions? Coach Duro, muchas gracias.
No, gracias a ustedes.
Статистику дают. Раз. А есть статистика, нет?
All right, welcome everybody. Again, if you could just take a seat, please. Put all your mobile phones on silent. So, good game tonight, sorry. Very good result for you guys.
Also tough.
What were your thoughts on tonight's win?
I start? Yeah. First of all, I want to say thank you for our guys for all tournament and for coaching staff. It was really good tournament for us. Of course, we're not take what we want, but we made a step for the qualification of Olympic Games. This is the main thing. And also today about the game, we know that Venezuela, a very tough team and very physical and dirty also. And today, like I know, they took 18 offensive rebounds. That's what we expect, but we give them. That's why the game was so, close. But when we start play together, when we share the ball, when we box out and we run, everything start scoring. I think for us, is a good reason to go home with the last win.
Any questions? Coach, go on.
Andre, congratulations. You have completed all matches this time in China, and you also visited two cities, Wuhan and Foshan. So could you share with us your overall impression of the organization of the tournament and the stadium and also the atmosphere inside the venue? Thank you.
Yeah, atmosphere around the basketball in China is very good. Also, the new, like I saw, the new gyms and everything around basketball right now in China and for us is really good. And many situations, we understand that sometimes not that perfect that we want. But anyway, I think the organization, they give everything for our comfort.
Any other questions?
Thank you guys, I love it. I can go?
Thank you. Coach, very good win tonight. Congratulations. Just what were your thoughts and impression on tonight's victory?
You know, we're glad that we go home with the victory. But it feels sad, you know, because we could be in the first 8, and then who knows what would happen. You know, about the game was like we expected. They are very physical. It was a kind of wrestling in some moments. It was important to find the guys who can fight and also who can play, you know, who can break their pressure, you know, and we found this guy in Motovilov. It became easier to play for the rest of the guys. About the game, it's it.
Any questions? Dean.
Coach, you put a lot of trust in your youngest player, Motovilov, and you kept Kulagin on the bench. Tell us about the decision that you had to make in keeping your youngest player on the floor and leaving Kulagin on the bench.
Look, it wasn't really hard. As I said, you know, they were pressuring the ball, and you know, Kulagin, I mean, I don't know, maybe physically, you know, was tired, or he couldn't break the press, you know, he couldn't go inside. What we needed to go inside, you know, and play inside, outside. This is our chances. So we are like kind of limited team with all the injuries we have. But at times we played, you know, some good basketball. At times we played like a school team. You know, I'm glad that he made this step. You know, I don't think it was a tough decision. You know, he was doing what he was supposed to do. I mean, as I said, we needed somebody who can, you know, who can go inside, you know, who can penetrate, break the press.
Any other questions?
Hi, Coach. Congratulations on your victory. So what is overall speaking, so are you satisfied with the team's performance throughout the tournament? And I also want to hear about your impression about the atmosphere here, about the basketball in China. Is there something impresses you much? Thank you.
Look, thank you for the question. We're really impressed by infrastructure. It's something unbelievable. You know, it's probably what our country should do. You know, it's good venues, you know, arenas, you know, okay. And it's even, you know, today was a lot of fans. And it means that, you know, basketball in China, you know, is a lot of attention, and this is impressive. This is impressive. You know, okay, you know, there are some complaints about, you know, time difference. You know, you go out of your comfort zone, and it's kind of difficult to adjust. I think FIBA could manage better, some situations. Because I believe after the group phase, after the first 3 games, you have to have 2 days off, because it's with the traveling, it's hurting some teams. Okay, you can't please everybody, but we finished the game like 11 o'clock, whatever we finished, 10:30, let's say. Got home, nobody slept, and then we have to wake up 5 o'clock in the morning and go almost straight to the practice, and then our next game is at 4 o'clock. I mean, it's if you care about players, like they say they care about players. They say about that we have to limit preparation time, so means like we give players more rest, and this is very controversial. So give them 2 days, to perform better. I'm not talking about when you lose, you always you have something to complain, but they have to listen, people. This is what it's actually they who working on the ground. I mean, as I said, you can't please everybody, with the schedule, but it can be managed better, I think. But overall, like we kind of impressed by our performance. We kind of sad because of we were close. But maybe one of these reasons, like we lost the concentration against Poland because of the fatigue. Kurbanov doesn't make these mistakes, when he is fresh. Okay, we had to use him. Okay, yeah, I go back. This is I don't have to analyze this. Okay, but overall, this is. I hope that they learn, and it will be not so many complaints about the referees, because it doesn't give it's kind of put basketball under the, how you say this? Help me.
Basketball under the bad light, probably.
No, I'm talking about the scandals about the refs and everything.
Oh, sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, no, but it's just. Okay, everybody learning. We're trying to learn from our, bad decisions or something. I hope everybody learn.
Yes, question over.
Hi, Coach. Looking ahead to the Olympic qualifying tournament, so probably be early in 2020. What is the aspect of the team that you think needs maybe the biggest improvement moving forward to give you guys a stronger chance to succeed there?
For us? This is like, it's very easy to answer this. We are missing 5 players who actually, like 3 of them are main creators. So we have to invent something, during and it was like preparation. We started preparation not knowing, okay, we knew that Khvostov will not play. But, about the Shved and Kulagin, we didn't know this. It's like you're thinking about one stuff, you're going to give the team, then it's all of the sudden, it's absolutely different. So we had to find the solution. I think we found. I think we did what okay, with all the mistakes, we had a kind of system, style, but, if we had more time, maybe it would work better. About the qualifications, it's tough. For coaches, I know it's unbelievable tough, because all these windows. We qualified with the players who didn't without EuroLeague players. Okay, which gives us some credit, of course, but it's every time you come to and you have like 3 days, you come to training camp, and then you don't know. I actually, me personally, I had no idea who is going to come. You know, injuries during the season, you know, EuroLeague playing at the same time. So most of our best players playing in EuroLeague, it's difficult. So answering your question, I hope we will get, you know, some players back. Everybody will be healthy. Then we will have a tough time to decide who is better. So this is most important. Then I have to look how the system and you know, be prepared, like, because it's every time, you know, every window, for example, you know, we had like 6 windows. It's a different circumstances, you know, here and there, you know, and you have to adapt. So, you know, first players, then it's easier. Then, you know, chemistry, you know, what, did I answer? Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Any other questions? Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you.